Welcome, everybody. My name is Kara Whitaker. I work for Kokomo Solutions, and today I'm going to showcase for you the vaccination management module on our COVID Tracker app. Now, the vaccine management module is just one piece, one enhancement, if you will, that we've recently added to the COVID Tracker solution. And the COVID Tracker solution is meant to do several things, but predominantly it is for self assessment, contact tracing, case management, emergency notifications, and now vaccine management. So you should be seeing my cell phone on your screen at this point in time. And at the very bottom of this person's dashboard, I've logged in as myself. At the very bottom is where that vaccination information is housed. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this plus icon so that I can go ahead and enter in the vaccine as myself, as a user of the COVID Tracker solution. Because my employer, for this example, has, contacted Kokomo, and we have set up this great solution for the employees, including myself, to utilize. And I am providing my employer with my vaccine results voluntarily. Now, I could choose to do it through the app, which is what I'm going to showcase for you at this time. But you also could send, as an employee, I could also have sent it to my employer, my HR department, or my supervisor, who would forward it on to HR, I'm sure. And they could go ahead and add that information into the COVID tracker system on the web portal side. But we're going to walk through as if I, the user, had, or the employee, had done it on my own. So I'm going to click this plus sign, and the first thing that you're going to see is the registration vaccination card section. And we need to fill out all of these parameters in order for our vaccine card to begin to show up on our COVID Tracker app. And ultimately, at the very top, the type and the result are always going to default to COVID-19 and administered. But if you are a healthcare professional and you are trying to document other types of vaccinations, we can actually configure the system on the back end to include any other type of vaccination that you want to record or ask your employee to register. But given that COVID-19 is the hot topic, that's where we're focusing most of our registrations for. In addition to that, under results, there is administered, but if I click on that drop down, it will actually also provide me with the option of a booster. And so it's our understanding that the second shot for the COVID-19 vaccinations are in fact a booster. However, there are other instances where you would receive a booster. So if you received, an immunization shot when you were a child for chicken pox, but you found out later on as an adult that you needed a booster, or for TB. Those are the use cases in which you would want to click on booster. But at this point in time, we're maintaining those defaults there for COVID-19 and administered, because more likely than not, our organizations and schools are going to be using it for this purpose. So the next piece I need to fill out here is the dose information. So if I click on that plus sign, I'm presented with fields that I need to fill in. I'm going to go ahead and type this information in. I know that I received the Pfizer vaccination, and I'm looking at my vaccination card and filling in the manufacturer, the lot number of the vaccination vial that I received, and then what clinic site or what healthcare professional provided it to me or administered it. So I'm just going to say ABC Clinic. And let's say that I received it on the 13th of March, and I'm going to hit save. Now I've come to a point where I can go ahead and attach my vaccination card, which I'm going to do so. So I'm going to pick a picture from my gallery. I need to allow the app to have access to my photos. I'm going to select it, and now I've added it as an attachment. At this point, I can go ahead and hit save down here at the very bottom. So in doing so, I've been notified with this pop-up message that my vaccination card has been received and successfully registered. And so now at the very bottom of my dashboard in my app, registered under myself, meaning the employee, I can now see that I have received one of two doses of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination. And so if I had went and received my second dose, my second and last dose, I would go through this process all over again and add all of that information. Once I do that, this number down here would become 2 of 2. But what's exciting about this particular card is that you can actually click on this tile. And so once I click on this tile, a bunch of information is presented. It's not only my first and last name, but that I was administered the first dose of the Pfizer shot lot number 123456 on the 13th of March by ABC Clinic. It was posted as of the 15th of March, and there's this lovely QR code. Now, the QR code is unique in that when someone else with a camera or smart device actually hovers over that QR code, you'll be able to see a picture of my vaccination card, the actual vaccination card. It's the same picture that I attached when I was prompted back when I entered in the vaccination, the first dose. So essentially, the card that I added here under attachments would now populate for anybody that scans that QR code. So what we're doing is we're trying to provide a digital version of your vaccination card because it is unrealistic to ask people to carry around a 4x6 postcard of their vaccine. And so that's kind of the pain point we're trying to resolve here.